Hey there, let's talk about something we all want happiness. It's that one thing we are all chasing, right? But if we are being real, most of us don't feel as happy as we would like to. We treat happiness like a finish line, something we have to work for, achieve, or somehow deserve. But what if happiness isn't a reward waiting for us at the end of the race? What if it is already inside us, just buried under layers of doubt, stress, and old beliefs? So, why aren't we as happy as we could be? It's not our job, our bank account, or even our circumstances holding us back. You know what the real obstacle is? The real obstacle is the set of beliefs we have been carrying for years. Beliefs that keep happiness just out of reach. And we all have these deep seated negative beliefs like, I don't deserve to be happy. I will be happy when I achieve something. Others have it better than me. Money is equal to happiness. I can't be happy alone. Happiness comes from external sources. If I am being happy now, something bad will definitely happen to me. I'm not good enough. I can't change my situation. Sound familiar, right? These beliefs don't just sit in the background, they shape our thoughts, our emotions, and our actions too. The good news, these beliefs are not facts. They are just ideas we have absorbed over time, and we have the power to change them. Because behind those limiting beliefs are the thoughts we replay in our minds every day. I will never be successful. Nobody truly cares about me. I'm a burden to others. I wish I had their life. I'm always behind everyone else. Nobody wants to be around me. I will never be as successful as them. People don't like me. These thoughts, you can see, they create a pattern, a cycle that keeps us feel stuck and unhappy. But here is something more powerful. We can break that cycle. Yes, we can. It all starts with what we choose to focus on. Instead of those limiting thoughts, what we can do is we can replace them with something more empowering. Something like success is a journey and I am moving forward. I am cared for even if I don't always see it. I matter and bring value to others. Everyone has struggles I may not see, but I can focus on improving my own life. I am growing at my own pace. The right people appreciate me. Success looks different for everyone, and I am creating my own path. Not everyone has to like me, and that's completely okay. What we tell ourselves matters. Happiness begins when we choose better thoughts. So, another thing that steals our happiness? It's our attempt to control everything. When we try to control, we plan, we stress, we overthink, hoping that we can make life go exactly how we want it to. But here's the truth, some things are simply beyond our control. The sooner we accept that, the free we will feel. Instead of wasting energy on what we can't change, let's focus on what we can. We can change our attitude, our actions, and our mindset. Did you know our brains are wired to focus on the negative? It's called negativity bias, and it's why we dwell on what's going wrong instead of celebrating what's going right. But once we recognize this negativity bias, we can consciously shift our focus. Instead of letting negativity take over, we can train our mind to look for the good, even in the small moments. Ever feel like there is never enough, like you are always lacking something? It could be time, money, success, love. That's a scarcity mindset, and it keeps us stuck in a cycle of wanting more instead of appreciating what we already have. The shift, an abundance mindset, focusing on what we do have and being grateful for it. Why not start with something simple like a gratitude jar? Write down things you are thankful for every day. The more you notice the good in your life, the happier you will feel. Another thing that I like to discuss is that social connection is important. Now we know that we all need people, friends, family, community. But in the rush of daily life, we often take these relationships for granted. We assume that they will always be there even when we don't put in the effort. But the truth is, every time we don't prioritize meaningful connections, we risk losing them little by little. So, how do we keep them strong then? Make time for the people who matter. Don't just wait for someday. Show genuine curiosity. Ask about their lives, their dreams, their struggles. Really listen. Not just to respond, but to understand. Express appreciation. Let them know they are valued. Offer affection and support. Be there when they need you. Spend quality time together. Even small moments can mean the world. Relationships don't stay strong by accident. They thrive when we nurture them with love, effort, and presence. Another way to strengthen our connections, it's very simple. We can practice kindness. Simple acts like helping a friend in need, donating or giving back, volunteering our time. But kindness isn't just something we give to others, it is something we owe to ourselves too. Think about it. When was the last time you spoke to yourself with the same kindness, patience, and encouragement you offer to your loved ones? Self compassion, my friend, is not selfish, it is necessary. Would you tell a friend they are not good enough? No, right? Then don't say it to yourself. Would you shame someone for making a mistake? Again, no. Then forgive yourself too. Would you push someone to exhaustion? No. Then let yourself rest. Being kind to yourself doesn't mean ignoring your flaws. It means accepting that you are human. You are worthy and deserving of love just as you are. Happiness also comes from embracing our strengths. What are your strengths? Maybe you are good at problem solving, you are open minded, spiritual, emotionally strong, caring. Recognizing these strengths boosts our confidence and happiness. We all compare ourselves to others, assuming their lives are perfect while ours are lacking. But comparison of this nature steals our joy and makes us believe we are not enough. And what do we do with emotions like sadness, anger, fear? These are all negative emotions. What we do with them, we push them down, pretending they don't exist. But happiness doesn't come from ignoring emotions, it comes from accepting them. When it comes to negative emotions, we do avoid them, right? And why do we avoid? So if question arises that why do we avoid emotions which are negative in nature, I would say fear is the reason. Fear of vulnerability, opening up and risking getting hurt, fear of abandonment, fear of pain, self judgment, fear of losing control, like letting go and not knowing what happens next, fear of appearing weak, the stigma of not always having it together. We also have fear of betrayal, failure, humiliation, the past, memories we can't change but we wish we could. We also have fear of confrontation, like difficult conversation that make our heart race. And last but not the least, fear of being laughed at, the fear of not being taken seriously. But here's the truth, avoiding emotions doesn't make them disappear. They linger, shape us, and resurface when we least expect them. Real strength isn't in avoidance, it's in feeling, processing, and growing through them. And then there is social media, social networking sites. We scroll through endless photos of vacations, promotions, perfect relationships. Meanwhile, we are sitting with our own struggles, comparing our behind the scenes to someone else's best moments. But here's the thing, it is not reality. Social media is a filtered version of life. People don't post their bad days, their failures, their insecurities, not because they don't have them, but because that's not what we tend to share. If scrolling makes you feel like you are falling behind, try this. Take a step back. Social media isn't a full picture of everyone's life, so use it with intention. Follow people who inspire, not just impress. Your life isn't meant to be compared, it is meant to be lived. Let's talk about compliments and how often we shrug them off. Someone says you are amazing, and instead of embracing it, you downplay it. You'll say, oh, it was nothing. I just got lucky. Anyone could have done it. Sound familiar, right? But here's the truth, you are worthy. You don't have to earn the right to accept kindness. Next time someone compliments you, try this. Pause. Let it sink in. Okay, she said I am amazing. Yes, I am amazing. Thank you. So say thank you without deflecting. Own your strengths because they are real. You are enough just as you are. Believe it. Now, let's not forget something huge, sleep. Lack of sleep makes us irritable, stressed, and emotionally drained. Want to feel better? Start with getting enough rest. A key ingredient to lasting happiness is having a sense of purpose. In Japanese culture, this idea is captured by the concept of ikigai, which means reason for being. It represents the balance of four essential elements. What you love. So, here we are talking about passion, activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. What the world needs. We are considering mission here. So, contributions that make a difference in society. What are you skilled at? So, here we are talking about vocation, talents, and abilities you have developed. What you can earn from. So, profession, work that provides financial stability. When these four aspects come together, they create a deep sense of meaning and motivation. Discovering Ikigai involves self reflection and exploration. We can ask few questions. What makes you feel alive and excited? How can you contribute to the world in a meaningful way? What are your unique strengths and abilities? So, finally, we have the most important thing, staying present, practicing mindfulness, because happiness isn't in the past or the future, it's in this moment right now. So, which of these tips are you going to try first? Drop it in the comments. I would love to hear your thoughts. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and remember, happiness is in your hands. See you in the next one. Bye.